Welcome to the Movie Preview Show. Coming up, there's animated comedy action as intrepid alien explorers voiced by Brendan Fraser and Rob Corddry attempt to escape from planet Earth. And we take a look at the week's other major movie releases. Retired cop Danny Trejo is out for revenge in the action movie Bullet. There's cross-cultural family comedy as a Pakistani man aims to marry his Indian girlfriend despite parental interference in Total Chaos. Eva Green and Rodrigo Santoro command the Persian Empire, but a mighty Greek army stands in their way in the action-packed epic 300 Rise of an Empire. And Ralph Fiennes' uptight concierge is accused of murder in the star-packed comedy The Grand Budapest Hotel. And keep watching for a special sneak preview of all the must-see movie releases in March. You're watching the Movie Preview Show. Opening next week. When a daring alien astronaut is locked up in Area 51, it's up to his decidedly less heroic brother to break him out. Brendan Fraser and Rob Corddry lead an all-star voice cast in the animated comedy adventure Escape from Planet Earth. After touching down on terra firma, the nerdy Gary Supernova begins the search for his brave brother, but comes up against shadowy government agents and a power-mad general. After meeting a group of similarly locked-up aliens, however, Gary hatches a thrilling plan to make an intergalactic getaway.
Welcome to Earth.
The movie is about a planet of aliens, and my brother and I take an unfortunate trip to Earth and get captured by a general who runs Area 51. And basically it's about me, sort of the not as strong brother, trying to save my Brendan Fraser-like brother from captivity, and also just to get off the planet.
Also featuring the vocal talents of Ricky Gervais, Jessica Alba, and Sarah Jessica Parker, Escape from Planet Earth is released in 2D and 3D in cinemas from Friday the 7th of March. Also released in UK cinemas on Friday the 7th of March. When his grandson is kidnapped, a tough police officer comes out of retirement to find him and get revenge. Danny Trejo and Breaking Bad's Jonathan Banks star in the explosive action movie Bullet. Cultural misunderstandings abound when a Pakistani man falls for an Indian woman and he attempts to ask her family for permission to marry her. Bollywood stars Ali Zafar and Yami Gautam get loved up in the London set comedy romance Total Chaos. After the fall of King Leonidas and his Spartan army, Greek general Themistocles leads the charge against the mighty King Xerxes' invading Persian forces. Eva Green, Sullivan Stapleton, and Rodrigo Santoro star in the total cinema experience 300 Rise of an Empire. A legendary concierge at a famous European hotel goes on the run after being accused of murder. Ralph Fiennes stars alongside Bill Murray, Edward Norton, Jude Law, and Saoirse Ronan in director Wes Anderson's imaginative and irresistibly witty comedy, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Coming soon in March. Christoph Waltz searches for meaning among the chaos of life in the new fantastical sci-fi film from visionary director Terry Gilliam, The Zero Theorem. Waltz plays a solitary and misanthropic soul who finds his attempts to discover the reason for human life constantly hampered by a shadowy figure known as the management who sends people to distract him from this work.
It's about a guy who just wants to be alone, and he's a bit strange character. That's what's interesting. That's why it needed Christoph Waltz to do it, because he's such an extraordinary actor. And we met and immediately liked each other and said, let's go for it.
Co-starring David Thewlis, Ben Whishaw, Tilda Swinton, and Matt Damon, The Zero Theorem is classic Gilliam. Intensely imaginative, challenging, and provocative. It's released in cinemas on Friday the 14th of March. A young offender is introduced into a world of violence when he's transferred to adult prison. Jack O'Connell, Ben Mendelsohn, and Rupert Friend headline the explosive British drama Starred Up. Skin star O'Connell plays Eric, a teenage criminal whose continuous bad behaviour sees him moved into the same senior lockup that's housing his father Neville, played by Animal Kingdom actor Mendelsohn. As therapists aim to uncover the reason for Eric's serial reoffending, the youngster is forced to fight to survive in his merciless new home. The gritty and intense drama Starred Up will be in cinemas from Friday the 21st of March. A down-at-heel single mother takes in an escaped convict and discovers a whole new lease of life. Kate Winslet and Josh Brolin star in Labor Day. This is an emotionally affecting story about finding love in the most unexpected places.
The plot has to do with a girl, a woman, who's divorced and has a son, and she is a shut-in, basically. She's agoraphobic. She doesn't want to leave because in her mind the standard of romance has been totally splintered, and she doesn't know what to do with her life. She doesn't understand her personality anymore. And a guy comes into her life in order to try and survive a prison break, and they have 5 days of a fairly incredible relationship.
I play someone who's quite fragile and weak on the surface initially, and you don't get to see her strength emerge until the story progresses a little bit more. And so I just knew that would be something really different for me to do, and to play a single mother of a young teenage boy. Again, I haven't played that relationship out on screen before.
Co-starring Tobey Maguire and named to watch Gatlin Griffith, Labor Day is released in cinemas on Friday the 21st of March. A grand world tour takes a turn for the worse when Kermit the Frog is mistaken for an international jewel thief in the hilariously anarchic comedy caper Muppets Most Wanted. Having been replaced by his doppelganger, the international criminal Constantine, and banged up in a Russian prison, Kermit must rely on his fuzzy friends to rescue him. Starring a host of famous faces including Ricky Gervais, Tina Fey, Ty Burrell, Zach Galifianakis, Lady Gaga, and many more, the hilarious Muppets Most Wanted is released in cinemas on Friday the 28th of March. There's something for all the family, and the family all together, coming to a cinema near you. So treat your nearest and dearest to the unique experience that is a night at the movies. The Oscars are taking place on the 2nd of March, and you can still catch many of the award-winning movies in cinemas across the UK. That's all from the Movie Preview Show this time. Join us on bt.com/film and Twitter to win prizes and to get all the latest film news.